Always tell them why. Tell them and explain to you. For example, with the grass, if this person hasn't done it, tell them like, no, because you haven't done it too, and we need to make a change. Always explain yourself why. It's also gonna clear your heart. It's also gonna clear yourself, and you're gonna have an understanding. Then you don't have this confusion. That's what you see with couples. They're not being honest with themselves. That's why there's so much confusion. There's so much problems in a relationship because we're not being honest with each other. We're just hiding our true feelings, hiding how we feel, because we're so afraid of to lose people or to make them angry or to make them upset. But there's no other way, guys. There's no other way to avoid this. I know you want to be safe.
Welcome to the HowToHeartShow, helping men reconnect to the heart and empower others as the leaders they were born to be. I'm Vincent Haasboom. My mission is to help you speak your truth, own your authenticity, and step into your power. The world needs the raw and authentic man right now. Join us if you're ready to make a change.
Hey, what's up, Lions, and welcome to the How to Heart Show, the most powerful word is no. Learn to say no, and the word no is so powerful, and you have to learn to say no. Because if you're not gonna stand your ground and say no, people gonna walk over you, people gonna abuse you, use you for their own benefits. And I did that a lot. I was so scared to say no. I said yes when my inner feeling said no. I didn't want to do it, but I said yes to please people. Learn to say no to everything. Say no to everything. Even though if your mother asks you to do something, say no. But then think about it and go through it and say like, okay. Or you say like, no, I have to think about this. For example, your mother says like, go and take out the trash. No, because I have to do something. Or no, I have to think, I need to think about this first. Just to see what's gonna happen. Or in everyday life, if somebody asks you to do something, say no first. Practice it. Do it, because if not, people are gonna walk over you and you're gonna be angry at yourself and at other people because you want to say no, but you're not saying no because you're afraid to get rejected or afraid to be angry at you. And that's the thing. I was so afraid that I carry so much fear. So I said yes. Don't say yes to please people. Being a people pleaser is not gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna bring you respect, but also you're gonna be hurting people as well. Because what, for example, you live with somebody and he asks you to cut the lawn, the grass, and you say yes to him, but inside you is like, no, I don't want to do it. It's your turn now. But you don't say that. He's gonna assume that you're gonna do it, but once you're not gonna do it, he's gonna like, hey, bro, why don't you do the lawn? Yeah, I forgot, I forgot. You're not being honest with him or her, so you're hurting other people. And if you, for example, say again with this, if he says like, hey, can you do the lawn, the grass? You can tell him no, because you haven't done it last time, and so I'm not gonna do it too. So let's make a plan, stick to it. We can both do it. And it's like, oh man, I didn't know. I forgot too. Okay, it's good that you tell me, but if you not clear with yourself, if you not don't him or her tell him, there's gonna be a lot of confusion, there's gonna be a lot of drama, and I went through it a lot. I had a lot of problems that I didn't say what I felt in that moment. I waited too long, and I just crumble. I just crumble under the pressure because I was keeping it in. I wasn't expressing myself. I wasn't saying how I really felt in that moment. And I kept it up. I kept it up and boiling up and until you break, and then you break down and you just start to cry. And cry isn't bad. It's a way of release the tension, release what's stored inside of you. So remind yourself to say no. Doesn't matter who it is. And I know it's difficult, but you have to do it. And you're gonna see once you're gonna do it more and more and more, it's gonna get easier. People that have a business say no to everything because Sometimes with excitement, sometimes with when you hear something, wow, yeah, yeah, I want to do it. But it's better to say no, because then it's like later on you say like, well, I thought about it, but no, this is not for me. Because sometimes your emotions can confuse you and you're gonna do some things or things that you don't want to do that you're gonna regret later. So always say no to things that you don't want to do. Or if people ask you something, say no first and say, okay, I need to think about this. Always tell them why. Tell them and explain to you. For example, with the grass, if this person hasn't done it, tell them like, no, because you haven't done it too, and we need to make a change. Always explain yourself why. It's also gonna clear your heart. It's also gonna clear yourself, and you're gonna have an understanding. Then you don't have this confusion. That's what you see with couples. They're not being honest with themselves. That's why there's so much confusion. There's so much problems in a relationship, because we're not being honest with each other. We're just hiding our true feelings, hiding how we feel, because we're so afraid of to lose people or to make them angry or to make them upset. But there's no other way, guys. There's no other way to avoid this. I know you want to be safe. I know you want to be don't want to have problems. I don't want to have drama. But if you don't take responsibility and stand your ground and say like, no, I don't feel right, I want to talk about this, do it. If there's a problem, talk about it. That's where you have a mouth. That's where we have a voice. We can talk, we can express. And not everybody's gonna agree how we feel, what we think, but we can talk about it. And if they doesn't agree or they're not happy with what you have to say, well, that's up to them. Give it to them. It's not up to you to fix their problems. It's about you, how you feel, and don't carry all this burden with your heart. It's gonna kill you. It's stress is the number one killer in society, because we're not truthful. We're not talking about our problems. We don't express. We don't share. Especially as a sensitive guy or an emotional guy like me, it's for me it's hard. But I know I have to do it. If not, it's gonna cause problems. So my tips, what I want to give to you guys is say no as much as you can. And if you really want to say yes, then say yes, but be cautious, especially to women. Don't say yes to them all the time, because they're gonna lose respect. They want a challenge. So you need to, if your woman or your girlfriend asks you to go out with them and you don't feel like it, say no to her. She's gonna love it, because only when you feel it. If you want to go with her, then go with her. But if you say, I'm not in the mood, I'm not feeling well, or I don't want to go to the party, I've been there before, tell her. It's like, no, I've been there last time and I'm good, thank you. She's gonna feel that. She's gonna feel that masculine power. She's gonna feel your taking responsibility of your own care, of your own health. You respect your opinion, that you respect how you feel, and she's gonna respect you for that. So be mindful of that. What else? Don't let people walk over you. That's also really important. Stand your ground, discuss it, talk with people about it, talk about how you feel, share it, open your heart. And what else is really important? I think that's it. Be respectful with yourself. Have self-respect, self-love. Love yourself first, and don't do what everybody else wants, because like I said, people gonna abuse you, and then you're gonna be depressed, sad, and you're gonna be angry at yourself and angry at other people, and then you're gonna be going to a place that you don't want to be. So be mindful, take good care of yourself, and always say no when you have to.
Hey Lions, thank you for listening. Glad to have you on our journey to the authentic self. Want to learn more to embrace your potential? I invite you to keep listening. Do me a favor and smash the like and subscribe buttons, as this helps the show reach more listeners who need to hear these messages. See you next time.